Hello guys, hope you all are doing good. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today before starting the lecture, I request you all guys to please pay concentration towards today's lecture as there is a short question at the end of the video for you guys and the question is itself from the video. So without any further delay, let's get started with our today's lecture. As you all can see, these are the topics that we will cover in our today's lecture. The first one is the levels of the government. The second one is law-making body, including its subpart, the President, RAJYA and the LokSabha. So our first topic is the levels of the government. Indian government कितने types या कितने levels में divided है? These are basically divided into three levels. The first one is the central government, second one the state government, and the third one the local bodies. The important thing that we need to know is why these types of government are divided into three categories. The reason is it is divided on the basis of the authorities, powers and duties that are being assigned to them. The first one is the central government. Central government is basically present in the entire country. It have a combined control over the states and the union territories present in our country. सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जो होती है उसका सभी स्टेट्स पर और सभी यूनियन टेरिटरीज पर कंट्रोल होता है एंड इट इज़ ऑल्सो नोन एज द यूनियन गवर्नमेंट. And the second type of government is the state government. State government, as its name suggests, is present in the state. The state government जो होती है वो state में present होती है and its major responsibilities include schools, hospitals, conservation and environment, roads, railways and many others. State government can also be named as the territory government. State government अपने decisions के लिए central government को answerable होती है. And the third one is the local bodies, which can also be considered as the institutions of local self-governance, as they have the work to administer the small area, small community group such as the villages, towns or the cities. इनका बेसिक वर्क होता है किसी भी पर्टिकुलर टाउन या सिटी में पीस मेंटेन करके रखना और उनसे रिलेटेड जितने भी डिसीजंस होते हैं दे आर इन द हैंड ऑफ द लोकल बॉडीज़. लोकल बॉडीज़ आर ऑल्सो नोन एज द म्यूनिसिपैलिटीज़. नेक्स्ट विल स्टडी अबाउट इज़ द लॉ मेकिंग बॉडी. इंडिया में लॉ कौन बनाता है या फिर किसकी गाइडेंस में रहकर लॉ फॉर्मुलेट होते हैं. द लॉ मेकिंग बॉडी ऑफ द यूनियन और द इंडियन गवर्नमेंट इज़ नोन एज द पार्लियामेंट. पार्लियामेंट एक ऐसी बॉडी है जो इंडिया में लॉज बनाती है, इम्प्लीमेंट करती है एंड फॉर्मुलेट करती है. द फर्स्ट थिंग वी नीड टू नो इज पार्लियामेंट इज बाइकैमरल इन नेचर. बाइकैमरल मीन्स अ लेजिस्लेटिव सिस्टम हैविंग टू हाउसेज और द टू चैम्बर्स. इंडियन गवर्नमेंट को बाइकैमरल इसीलिए बोला गया है बिकॉज इट हैव द टू हाउसेज, द राज्यसभा अपर हाउस, लोकसभा द लोअर हाउस. Next we will study about is the parliament. Parliament is constituted of the three terms, the President, RAJYA and the LokSabha. And the important thing that you guys must remember is Article 79 of the Indian Constitution ensures that there must be parliament in India for the law making process. So our first element of the parliament is the president. As we all know, our current president is Honorable Shri Ramnath Kovind ji. He has been holding his office since 25th of July 2017. The second of the point many of us know but or may not know, our Honorable President is the Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces. हमारी Indian Armed Forces के leader and सुप्रीम कमांडर हमारे प्रेसिडेंट होते हैं. इन थ्री फोर्सेस से रिलेटेड जो भी डिसीजन लिया जाता है दैट इज टेकन अंडर द गाइडेंस ऑफ आवर प्रेसिडेंट. आवर इंडियन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस इंक्लूड इंडियन आर्मी, इंडियन नेवी एंड द इंडियन एयर फोर्स. द थर्ड थिंग इज आवर प्रेसिडेंट मे डिक्लेयर वॉर और मे कंक्लूड इट टू द पीस इफ टू कंट्रीज आर हैविंग डिस्प्यूट बिटवीन देम including India. Our president has the power whether he can declare the war or he can conclude it to the peace without pursuing any war. And the second element of the parliament is the RajyaSabha. RajyaSabha is also known as the Council of the States. One thing that we need to remember is RajyaSabha is the upper house and the LokSabha is the lower house. The second thing is Rajya Sabha is the permanent house and cannot be dissolved. The reason behind that is every second year, 1/3 of the members from the Rajya Sabha gets retired. The third thing is Rajya Sabha consists of the members appointed by the president and elected by the state and the territorial legislatures. These elections are basically considered as the indirect elections. Indirect elections can be better understood by taking the example of the elections that take place in the US. Election of US President and the Vice President are the kind of the indirect elections. Voters elect the Electoral College, which then elects the President and the Vice President. Electoral College here means the body of the electors established by US Constitution, which forms every 4 years for the election purpose. Now let's know about the membership procedure of the Rajya Sabha. राज्य सभा की जो सीट्स होती हैं दैट आर लिमिटेड अप टू 250 members. Only 250 members can be the part of the Rajya Sabha. But in the present, there are 245 members, among which 233 members are elected by the Vidhan Sabha members. And the next is 12 are nominated by the president. In bracket I have mentioned the special one. Special one here means those who have their special contribution in the field of arts, literature, sciences and the social services. The next one is members sitting period is 6 years. कोई भी राज्य सभा का मेंबर 6 years तक एक पर्टिकुलर इलेक्शन के बाद सीट होल्ड कर सकता है. The last thing that mainly Haryana people must remember is there are 5 seats in Rajya Sabha from Haryana. Now let's have a glance on this important names to be remembered. First one is the chairman of Rajya Sabha is M. Venkaiah Naidu. He has been holding office since 11 August 2017. The next one is Deputy Leader Piyush Goyal of BJP. He has been holding office since 11 June 2019. And the next one is the leader of the opposition, who is Ghulam Nabi Azad of Indian National Congress. He had been holding his post since 8 June 2014. Now the third element of the parliament is the Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is also known as the House of People, and जैसे कि मैंने पहले बताया था, it is also known as the lower houses among the two houses, and it was founded on 17th of April 1952, and the leader of Lok Sabha is our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Damodar Das Modi. He has been holding his office since 26th of May 2014. And the term limit of the members of Lok Sabha is up to 5 years. The membership of the Lok Sabha is limited up to 552 members, but in 1950 this was 500. Due to various reasons, these 2 members were added, and in every election these 2 members are appointed by the president, and these member presides from the Anglo-Indian community, and among which 131 seats are reserved for the representatives of the SC and ST for various reasons and circumstances. Our Honorable Om Birla of BJP is the current speaker who has been presiding over the 17th Lok Sabha. Moving towards the conclusion, our last topic is the qualification and disqualifications of the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha members in common. The first one is they must be the citizen of India. The second one is they must get themselves registered in the electoral rolls in any part of the country. इसका ये मीनिंग हुआ उन्हें कंट्री में किसी भी स्टेट में खुद को एज अ वोटर रजिस्टर करना पड़ेगा बिफोर गेटिंग themselves elected in the elections of the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. The third thing is about the age limit. The age limit for the representatives of Rajya Sabha is that they should not be less than 30 years, and for Lok Sabha it is 25 years of age. The representative should not be below this particular age criteria. Now we will study about the disqualifications. The first one is he should not hold the house of profit. उन्हें किसी भी दूसरी गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में unless it is the work of social service, they should not work for the purpose of gaining profit. The second one is they should not be of unsound mind. Unsound mind means mentally ill. उन्हें कोई दिमागी बीमारी नहीं होनी चाहिए, and this also include 2 types, the temporary and the permanent. Some people have the temporary disorder regarding their mental illness, and some are permanently of unsound mind. The third one is they should not be insolvent. उन्हें किसी भी institution, whether it is the private or the government, they should not be declared as the insolvent. The third one is they must not be violating the party's discipline. Parties के जो भी norms and conditions होते हैं, they must follow that and not work beyond that terms and conditions. So here's the question for you guys that I have already talked about. Which article of the Indian Constitution says that India will have parliament for making laws? If you guys know the answer to this question, please let me know in the comment section below. And I hope this lecture proved beneficial for you guys. And get updated for the further lectures. If you guys like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for being with me during this lecture. Hope you all have a good time ahead.